Hello again. Today, in this session, we're going to be talking about the use a lead generation trio. Now, when you talk about lead generation, we're going to be talking about three things: advertising, public relations, and referrals. Now, if you recall, our marketing is a system. It has to be done in a systematic way. And that system comprises of 7 steps. 7 steps to small business marketing success. The first step was strategy before tactics. In today's session, we will be talking about some of the tactical stuff. But you need to have actually done the strategy first before you go into any of the tactics, because those tactics, the advertising, the referrals, the public relations, the web presence, are not going to work properly without that strategy. So by now, you need to start adding to that checklist of things that you need to do for your business in order to be successful. Strategy before tactics. We also covered the next step, which is fill your marketing hourglass, how to get people to know you, to like you, to trust you, to try, to buy, repeat, and refer, and all of those points, tools, and vehicles that you need to use in order to get people going smoothly through the process of the 7 phases of the marketing hourglass. Then we talked about publish educational content. As we said, if you're in business, you're a publisher of content. Content that creates trust and content that educates. So you have to publish content. You need to tell people about how great you are, the value that you bring to them, the benefits that they can get from doing business with you, and that has to be done through creating some sort of content, online and offline. In the previous session, we talked about creating a total web presence. Now, you need to be visible online. A lot of people are actually now adopting the internet and the web in order to find and search for businesses and products and services and information as well. So you need to have a total web presence. There's no more whether I have to have a website. Now, even the website is not enough. So you need to be able to engage with people throughout all of those social platforms available for you on the web. And they're free, they're affordable, they're not costly at all. It just needs persistence and commitment from your side. Today we're going to talk a bit about a lead generation trio, the 3 elements of advertising, public relations, and referrals. Now, in this particular session, we're going to focus on one of the elements because it's such an important element, which is advertising. And the next session we will dedicate to public relations and referrals. And then the step that follows would be making selling a system too. Now, selling is not just come and buy. There is a system for you to start selling properly. And the last session will be live by the calendar. After all of the work that we have done together and your checklist, you begin to put that in a systematic way so that you can put it into action. Right. Inbound lead generation. When I say inbound, what I'm trying to say here is I want people to want to come to engage with me and start a relationship. It's not like outbound where I go and grab people and say, come and buy. No, I want to create the value and the benefits that they want to have in order for me to start the relationship and engaging with those prospects and customers. The 3 tools in inbound lead generation is advertising, public relations, and referral system. And you can see this tool there, it's got 3 legs. That is done intentional because it cannot stand on one and it cannot stand on 2. You need to do all 3, the advertising, the public relations, and the referrals, for you to be successful in generating leads. So all of these 3 have to work together, and you need to do them on a consistent basis. Now, today, in the outline of this session, we will talk about why advertising and what's a 2-step direct response and why 2-step. We will also talk about where to advertise and how to track and test our advertising. Why advertising? If you are in business, you need to advertise. You cannot just say, I will let people come when they know that I'm here. And it is very, very important for you. It's a must. You have to advertise. Now, why advertising? It's the only medium you control. You control the message, the content. You control the audience, the target people. You control the day that it's going to go. You control where it's going to go. You have control on this medium. You can control the advertising. Narrowly targeted. You can target the people that will actually receive this advertising. If you think or consider advertising on Facebook, you can actually tell what age you want this advertising to show. To what age, what are the age of the people that will see this advertising. You can even decide whether it's male or female. You can decide the geographical location of where this advertising is going to show. You can even target the interest. If people have actually written the interest, that the things that they're interested in, you can so narrowly target your audience. And today we're going to be introducing a very interesting concept. It's called the 2-step direct response, where it can really show you how to target your audience in as narrowly as possible. Not the kind of advertising we see here where they put an ad in the paper and it's like they're talking to the whole world. No, we will start to really narrowly and bring down our advertising to those people who are potential customers for our business. Awareness for content. Advertising creates the awareness for our content, the content that we have created. The social media, the blogging, the reviews, the case studies, the success stories, the testimonials. Advertising create the awareness for the content that we have created. We worked hard on those stuff. So now with advertising, we want to create that kind of awareness for the things that we have spent time and produced over time. Credibility. For some reason, those businesses that advertise, people think that they're doing well. So with advertising, it creates that kind of credibility. It sort of makes your business look good, and people will think that you're successful. Probably you are, but I'm just saying that this is the impression that people get from advertising. Amplifies your business. Again, people think that your business is doing very well and they would want to build a relationship with a successful business. So it amplifies your business. It amplifies everything that you're doing around your business. Look at this slide. I like this slide because really it brings home the concept of selling as opposed to engaging with your customers and building a relationship. People love to buy, but they hate to be sold. I mean, this happened to me, probably happened to a lot of people. You go to a shop and you're interested. Obviously, you have some interest in buying something. But when someone is standing behind your back trying to sell you and not giving you that space that you need to decide, you feel that you're so scared, you don't want to be in that shop, and you leave. So what I'm trying to say is people want to buy, but they don't want to be sold like that. So what we're trying to do here is, like, the cat is the salesperson and the mouse here represent the customer. With all due respect to all customers, you know why a lot of researches are done on mice? Because they say if it happens to a mouse, it happens to a human. What we're trying to do here, not to scare the customer, and we want to give bigger value. We want to be the cheese that the customer comes to get, because they foresee that, they see that as being valuable. Now, we want to create that value. We want to be able to motivate that customer to come and get that value. And sometimes you may want to offer them something for free in order to get them to come and engage with you, motivate them to start the relationship with you. Now, during the previous sessions, we talked about creating a number of free stuff. Remember the know, like, trust, and try? This try is very important. It reduces their sense of risk of doing business that may or may not deliver as promised. It reduces the risk, so we want to give them the opportunity to get some free stuff. Now, and we can create some sort of content. So why a two-step direct response? First of all, I want to tell my prospect to come and get something valuable for free. And when they come and get that free stuff, I know they're even more qualified than all of those people that have seen my ad and didn't come and they didn't do anything. What I'm trying to do here is to qualify the people. First, come to get this free stuff, and then I will start to market to those who have shown interest in the information that I want to give, shown interest in my product, in my business, and in my services. So we want to create two steps. First, I'm telling the prospect, come and I'll give you something valuable in terms of information, in terms of how to do something, something that they perceive as being valuable. And then once I know who is qualified to be my prospect, I will start to market to those people. This is going to be a very affordable way, effective way of targeting your clients or your prospect. This is when we say narrowly target. We're not going to be talking to the whole world. We're only going to be talking to those who have actually expressed interest in getting our free stuff. Now, what content can I produce to get them to be interested? I can have a free video. Put that video available for customers to come, and they may want to watch it. And this is the sort of thing. Create something valuable in that video that makes people want to know more. And if they want to know more, they will come to engage with you. You create that free video or free event. You can do a seminar, a workshop that you invite people to teach them something, to get them to learn how to do certain things. And when you create this free event,